I met Troye Sivan more than 5 years ago, and it has been such a pleasure to watch his career skyrocket since then. By the age of 18, Troye had already released an EP that took social media by storm, amassed hundreds of millions of views as a beloved YouTube creator, appeared in several feature films, and signed his first record deal. His first album, Blue Neighborhood, earned universal acclaim, and his second album, Bloom, hit #1 in more than 65 countries. His music is undeniably raw, honest, and conveys universal themes that we can all connect to around love, creative self-expression, and the joy of overcoming internalized shame to celebrate your identity. Last year, I watched with pride as Troye delivered a moving acceptance speech as the youngest ever recipient of GLAAD's prestigious Stephen F. Kolzak Award, presented to an LGBTQ media professional who has made a significant difference in promoting equality and acceptance. In his speech, Troye said, "What and who we see in the media defines our perception of the world around us. And so to see ourselves in this picture of what is normal and what is acceptable and what is beautiful is absolutely vital." As an artist, Troye is keenly aware of this power. He is always conscientious and intentional about how his music, acting, and all creative pursuits can raise awareness about important issues and help others feel included, affirmed, and welcomed. Tonight, I have the pleasure of honoring Troye for his original song, Revelation, from the film Boy Erased, which he also stars in. The true story behind Boy Erased is a very powerful one. A young man named Garrett Conley was sent to conversion therapy when his sexual orientation did not align with his family's religious beliefs. In this film adaptation, directed, written, and produced by Joel Edgerton, Lucas Hedges skillfully portrays Jared's fear of being abandoned and unloved simply because he's gay. Ultimately, Jared's journey is about finding your agency, overcoming pressure to conform to social expectations, and accepting your truest self. And who better to reflect this powerful sentiment through a beautiful song than my friend Troye? Revelation conveys a sense of beautiful hope, but also a sense of longing, an aching to be loved. In a world where queer love is too often politicized and feared, Revelation is a revolution. Last week, I was in the crowd at Troye's sold-out concert at the Greek Theater when he performed Revelation for one of the first times in public. As he sang, "I will liberate you now as the walls come down," you could literally feel an emotional pulse go through the crowd as people waved rainbow flags, cried, and hugged their friends. There was a visceral connection to the song and what it represents to so many LGBTQ people and anyone who has experienced the thrill and fear of being loved at their most vulnerable. Troye, I am so proud of you. Thank you for your powerful and moving contributions to Boy Erased. I'm so excited for your future and all the music and art that you have in store for us. So everyone, please join me in congratulating Troye on receiving the very well-deserved Hamilton Behind the Camera Award for Original Song.
Thank you so much. First of all, I want to say thank you to Raymond. That was so sweet. If anyone in this room ever has any LGBT questions, this is your man. Raymond has been a guide and like a light for me for the last 5 years. Anytime I ever needed anything, he's always been there, and so tonight's no exception. Thank you so much for this. Thank you to Hamilton. Thanks to all of you guys. When I first got the script for Boy Erased, I remember reading it and I blasted through it super quickly, and I thought it was like a period piece. I thought it was set in the 90s or something like that. Surely it had to be. Found out when I was finished reading it that it was set in 2004, based on a true story. And more shockingly, conversion therapy is still unbelievably prevalent in 2018. It is still completely legal in 36 states across the US. And so that motivated me to want to do anything to be a part of this film, to kind of try and help push this conversation that is so necessary. Before I came out to my family, I think had someone had come to me and said, someone that I trust, like my parents or my rabbi, come to me and said, you know, I can fix this for you, I really believe that I think I would have taken them up on that offer. You know, I was really scared. And now, as a proud gay man, that really scares me. And so when given the opportunity to star in the film, I jumped at it. And then once I was done filming the movie, I just wanted to kind of get so much off my chest, and did it sort of the only way that I really know how, which is through music. And Joel Edgerton has been so lovely, and sent me this scene where Jonesy of Sigur Rós had kind of put this little piano bit down. And it's the one scene in the movie where you get to see Jared experiencing like real love for the first time, and nothing terrible happens, and he doesn't get struck by lightning. And it's this one moment of relief in this movie that can feel really tense. And so I was watching this scene where he falls asleep holding hands with another boy for the first time, and I just remember feeling so happy for him. You know, I love this character, and I love Garrett, who wrote the book, and I sat there and I was with my best friend Leland, who's another gay artist, and we wrote this song in like 30 minutes. It basically wrote itself to the scene, and so this is really such an honor. I want to say thank you to Joel Edgerton again, thank you to Focus Features, and thank you to Hamilton, and yeah, thanks to you guys. Thank you so much.